What's going on, guys? Shane here. So probably one of the most commonly asked questions I get is, Shane, how can I increase my punching power? I got 3 exercises for you guys that's going to answer that question. Alright, let me first remind you guys that violence is not cool. Fighting should only be done in self-defense, and bullies suck. Alright, so we're going to dive right into it. The first exercise is a full body exercise. It's called a snatch. Okay, you can be doing it with a dumbbell. I recommend doing it with a dumbbell, but you can also do it with a straight bar. Okay, what a snatch is, you're working your legs, you're working your core, you're working your back, okay, you're working your shoulders a little bit, but it's all about that explosive, big, quick, violent movement. Okay, what you're going to be doing here is throwing some heavy weight, using your hips, using your legs to explode forward, raise that weight up above your head. Okay, then you're going to reset, come back down, and then you're going to go right back into it. Okay, I recommend doing this exercise with, like I said, pretty heavy weight. Obviously, you start out light. Make sure you get your form down, and this is an exercise that takes a lot of practice. So I made a video for you guys teaching you how to correctly do a snatch. Make sure you click that, watch that video, and practice your snatches if you want to gain that overall strength, that explosiveness, okay, so that you can fire off big, powerful punches. If you don't have access to weights, a modified version of the snatch is pretty much just a burpee. Okay, you're going to be working very similar muscles. Make sure you're focusing on getting those hips in, big explosive movements, big jump at the end. Make sure you're doing that push-up when you go down too. All right, let's move on to number 2. The next exercise involves a medicine ball. Okay, you can lay on your back and grab about a 10, 12, even a 15-pound medicine ball, and you're just going to explode using your chest, using your shoulders, using your triceps and back to just throw that ball as far up into the air as you can. Try to keep it straight so it comes straight back down. You catch it, and then boom, you just explode right back up. These are motions similar to a punch. You're using the very same muscles, okay, in the arms, in the chest, in the back, boom, to explode forward. There's a lot of variations you can do with this too. You can stand upright with a lighter, smaller medicine ball and just sort of throw it into the wall, let it bounce back, pick it back up, and then boom, or you could throw it to a partner and have them throw it back to you. Okay, both arms, working your right, working your left, and try to keep the opposite hand up, okay? Just like you're fighting, just like you're throwing a punch. If you don't have access to a medicine ball, you don't have a medicine ball, just do some plyometric push-ups. Down, regular push-up position, except when you come up, you want to explode up so your hands leave the ground. You could do it so that your feet leave the ground too. You got to keep your core and your butt, your glutes tight when you do that. You could do clap push-ups where you come up, clap your hands. You could do it and slap your chest and back down. And if you're not strong enough yet, then try it from your knees and work your way up. Do it from your knees and explode up with push-ups. That's okay too. All right, the third exercise is strapping on that leather and hitting heavy bag as hard as you can. I've said it before, when a runner wants to get faster, he doesn't strap weights to his ankles. He goes out to the track and he runs faster. Each and every time he tries to go a little bit faster. So what I want you to do is make sure you wrap your hands up, put on 14, 16 ounce boxing gloves, go to a heavy bag and just wow, throw your hooks as hard as you can, go into the body, go into the head, twisting your hips, putting your body into it. And then you can't go for 3 minutes straight. Obviously you're gonna get tired and then towards the end you're just, after 30 seconds you're gonna be there's going to be no real power into it. You're going to be muscling the punches, and then that's going to work your endurance. We're not trying to work our endurance. We want that high intensity interval training, plyometric movements where you're going for about 10 seconds. Rip into that bag with the biggest, most powerful punches you got for about 10 seconds, and then rest for 10 seconds. Do your best to recover, catch your breath. Once that 10 seconds is up, boom, you're right back into ripping into that bag. Do that until you hit a 3-minute mark. Now you're going to be tired, so you might need to give yourself more of a rest or work up to that 3 minutes. Okay, like I said, it's not endurance work here. You are going to be sweating, you are going to be out of breath, but you want to let your muscles recover in those 10-second rest periods so that you can go 100% every time you're throwing those punches into the bag. All right, and the 4th best exercise, but Shane, it says there's only 3 exercises in the title. I thought we were only doing 3. All right, I'm sorry, I'm giving you a 4th one. You're really going to complain about that? Am I going to get a comment about, Shane, you gave more than you said you were going to give? Telling you, man. All right, so the 4th best exercise for increasing your punching power is axe chops. Okay, so you can do this with a resistance band. All you're going to do is keep arms completely straight, locked out. You're going to keep your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Okay, once you start to feel that resistance, pull the band out and then just twist your hips on the hips. Okay, you don't want to pivot your feet. Twist your hips violently, quickly. You want to go whoom, whoom. All right, really chop. Make sure you hit both sides, left and right. If you don't have a resistance band, you can try this on a cable machine. Okay, just grabbing right at the handle and keeping your arms completely straight, chopping. This is going to work your core. This is going to work that rotation just like you do when you throw a cross, when you throw a hook, okay? Uppercuts, even the jab. A bulk of that power comes from that rotation in the waist. All right, these are 3 exercises that are definitely, absolutely going to work the muscles, work the explosiveness, and get you more powerful punches. However, you guys got to remember not to overly concern yourself with power when you're punching. Think of it like this. You throw the biggest punch in the world and it doesn't land. What good is that going to do for you? The punch that they don't see coming, whether it's to the face or to the body, is the one that hurts someone. Okay, so accuracy is important, speed is important, technique is important, and power is important, but it's not the most important. Okay, make sure your technique is mastered before you start going to throw those big punches. With that being said, I want you to know that strength does not translate to power. Okay, so if you can bench press 225 pounds, that's great. If you can curl, 100 pounds, that's awesome. But this motion here isn't going to help you throw a big punch, okay? You got to be working exercises that's going to help these muscles, okay? This movement. But we are going to be uploading a series that teaches you how to deal with someone stronger, someone who does hit those weights, has more size and mass than you. We're going to teach you how to take them out. All right, so make sure you subscribe so you can get that the second it comes out. All right, guys, until next time, I'm Shane, Fight Tips. Guys, why don't you comment below? Tell me if you have a specific exercise that you like doing to increase your punching power. Share it with the rest of us. Share the wealth.